riding with my top down, listening to this Jesus music.
Back on the grind again. I know it's been a little while, but it's time again. Hope that's great. Where you gon' rhyme again? I'm like, hold up, give me time, my man. See a lot of things change, some stay the same. Go from H-Town to D-Town to Memphis, man. One thing is for sure, everywhere I go. People caught up in themselves, money, cars, and clothes. Yeah, they talk about it all the time and put it in their song. They drive around and play it loud like it ain't nothing wrong. And now they talk about it, simple stuff. Got everybody.
There's some things you have to know. No instruments, please. Pens. Where's my pens? Pens! I didn't say everybody needed a pen. I said I need 2 pens. Okay, listen. Okay. Everybody stand up. Huh? Yeah, we're gonna get ducked in. Okay, shh. Tonight is gonna be a little different. We're gonna try to have a discussion. What that means is you talk to me, not to each other. If you can't do that, don't talk at all. That's one of the issues we have, and some of you may not care, others do. So, 2 things. If you are going to talent, I need you to sign this form, letting me know you're going. If you have not already given me your $35, please do so as soon as possible. We are leaving here at 5. We are leaving here whenever Kyle gets here on Friday. Be here by 5:30 so we can get ready. Hi, Grant. Oh, okay. Talent is Saturday, for those who do not know. Question. Okay,
what happens when, notice I said when, not if.
What happens when it snows?
No.
We will discuss that when it snows.
If it snows.
When.
Whatever.
If. It ain't gonna
Jacob, Levi.
Yeah.
Marcus. If it snows, call me. Okay, listen, I don't care if. Has it snowed yet this year?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm talking about if until it does. No, it has not snowed. It has twinkled. Okay, anyways. If it snows tomorrow and it continues till Friday, please call me. All right, and I'll probably make some calls to let you know. It is not a bad drive from here to there, but we do have to go over Mount Eagle, and so that's a problem. Yes.
How would you not know? If you have to drive to work, you don't know.
7th grader. Okay. I'm going to talk. Go ahead and sit down. I just wanted you to be quiet. Dan, I need you to stop because I'm going to talk for a minute. Back up.
Okay.
I have at least one thing to talk about real quick, and I'm not going to be a downer about it, but I'm going to talk about it. When we are here, and you are here with me for any kind of youth activity or church, and I'm responsible for you, do not leave the premises at all. I don't care if you drive, you're 21. Yes, Michael, you can raise your hand because you're at fault.
I didn't drop.
No, but you raised your hand to point yourself out. So,
oh, you're welcome. I left to pick up Michael from my mom told me.
I know. Listen.
Hush.
Most of your parents do not care if you leave when that happens. All it does is take telling me that you're leaving and me telling you to call your parents. Okay? I understand it. It's pretty casual, but I need to know. Because what happens if you get in an accident or you do something stupid, I'm responsible. Your parents will sue us. Okay? If we continue to have problems with that, specifically on Sunday afternoons, we will not do Sunday afternoons anymore. Don't look at Cody like he's the only one.
Yeah.
The other issue, and this is a much bigger issue. How many have read our guidelines?
You mean the swimsuit thing?
Yes. Okay. For those who have not read the guidelines that we've had for the last 3 years, there is no tobacco use on this campus. None. Zero, zilch, nada. If you are caught smoking, dipping, sticking it up your nose, or anything else, you will be booted off campus, your parents will be told, and your coming back will be determined by me and your parents. I don't care if you do it off campus. I do care. I have no control if you do it off campus. When you are here, you represent this youth group. And that's just the way it is. We've never had a problem, but it seems that it is becoming a problem. So is answering phones.
It was my mom. Sorry.
For those who think you are slick and can try to get by and spray yourself with Axe and any other stinky cologne, I lived with a smoker for 20 years. You cannot fool me in any way, shape, or form. Okay? Like I said, I understand that some people think it's cool, some people think it's the thing to do, and if that's your belief, that's fine. Does not happen here on campus. Does not happen during a youth event at all, no matter where we are. Again, if I'm responsible for you, you don't leave me, and you don't smoke. It goes for drinking too, but that's becomes an issue we're really gonna have problems. Does everybody understand that? And I'm not pointing, I'm doing this so everybody hears it. Most of you are our regulars, and most of you are here all the time. If it happens again, your parents will be notified, and I know a lot of you will get in trouble if that happens. And so I just want to get that out. Like I said, we're here to have fun, and I will let you guys do anything within reason. That is outside of reason. Okay? Does everybody understand? Yes, Bubba, we love you.
Yes, Bubba, we love you.
I think you just did that for your entertainment.
I know, it's just one of those things. We do have practice on Friday. You have your little bulletin.
Friday.
Saturday. We are having volleyball and football practice on Saturday. The football team.
Basketball.
Does it? I thought I changed it. Sorry. Should be volleyball and football.
It is
And
football.
basketball.
There's no
Are we
basketball.
not doing basketball?
Anyways. Oh, it just says basketball. Anyways. Sunday, between services, 3 o'clock. We will have volleyball Sunday.
Oh, I thought you said Saturday.
The football team consists of Stephen, Cody, Joey, and Zach. If you want to play and you haven't signed up for talent, you owe me $40. You can still sign up to play sports, but it's going to cost you $40. It's one of those
We're
things.
gonna win. It's worth it.
We have one basketball player, so if you sign up for football.
I play basketball.
So anyways, $40. The other thing is we were supposed to have a fundraiser Sunday night for the Super Bowl. We are not doing it.
What?
We are watching the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl will be on big screen TV, but we are not hosting a fundraiser for 2 reasons. I don't think there's enough interest in the church to be here to do it, and I don't want to waste our money.
Well, have to go on.
But let me tell you what is going to happen. We have 2 students who are going to NYC, and for those who don't know what NYC is, it is a week-long trip to St. Louis for Zach and Alexis and me. We will be going to St. Louis and listening to some of the top Christian artists, doing some mission work, doing some training seminars. So the Super Bowl food will be sold by those 2 and their families. Yes.
Wait, when is NYC?
NYC is no longer available anywhere else.
Yeah, I just want to know.
It's in July. July 10th through the 15th or something like that.
I'll
So anyways, stay for the Super Bowl. We'll have some fun. Maybe we can get some of our own little stupid commercials going. That's usually kind of a funny thing. Yes.
I have an announcement to make.
CJ can drive.
No.
Oh.
Well, yes, but no. My mom just called and said it was flurrying.
Yeah.
Yes! They look like it's gonna snow.
I can probably tell you they will call it tonight whether it actually snows or not.
That's amazing.
Because
Yeah, she's right.
Okay.
Yeah, really. Okay. No, okay. It's flurrying. She said I should say that.
we will be short. We're gonna do. I'm gonna ask Kyle.
Shut up.
I'm gonna ask Kyle to cut it down to 2 quick songs, and we're gonna do just a quick discussion. Like I said, I love each and every one of you. Nothing you can do would ever make me permanently mad at you. Nothing. And some people have tried in that, and some people have pushed that, and they have told me things that they thought I would yell and scream at them about, and I have not. I understand that teenagers do stupid things. Adults do stupid things. But let me. I'm going to say this for those who know what I'm talking about, and I understand that's most of the people in here. You may do things that you think are cool. You may do things because you are trying to make somebody else feel better. Society will tell you certain things are right and certain things are wrong. Those certain things are not what society tells you. I had a conversation with Doc, and this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. It kind of does, but it's something else. Doc and I were talking on Thursday, and we got on the topic of sex. And most of you know Doc is a gynecologist, which means she delivers babies and people that have sex, and that's what happens. She was telling me about a teacher at Mount Juliet that caught 2 people doing it, sex, behind a garbage can, behind Sonic. Listen, that is not what God intended sex to be. God didn't intend it to be in the backseat of a car, in your bedroom with your parents in the living room, or anything like that. Okay? Believe me, you guys, like I said with the smoking, you think you know that I don't know, or I can't know, but I do know. Unless you tell absolutely no one, there's very little chance that I won't find out. I know a lot of things about this youth group that you guys have no idea. But as far as sex goes, doing it behind a garbage can either makes you cool or happy. That's all that is total self-satisfaction, and that's not what sex is about. We will talk about sex at some point, not tonight. I just wanted to bring that out. Just because Doc, when she told me that, I was floored. Okay, and I know teenagers have sex, and I know that's what a lot of people have part of life. Doing it behind a garbage can is not what sex is about. Okay? I don't understand how it can be comfortable, but that's a whole different story. You know,
That's a big garbage can. That's big. I didn't see a garbage
so,
Anyway.
a dumpster, not a garbage can.
Oh, well, a dumpster.
You know, the garbage can that sits behind Sonic.
That's hilarious. I drive by that thing every day.
Anyways, like I said, we're going to sing 2 songs. I don't have the words, so if you know it, sing it. Please sing it. Obviously, we have a praise band up here. If you are going to talent, we'll pass around this form. Listen, Levi, or whoever's racing. We are doing another fundraiser, and I'm going to do, and I'm going to say this quickly. We are doing a rockathon. For those who don't know what a rockathon is, this means you rock in a rocking chair for 12 hours. Every hour you rock, you get money. Money that you have to go out and get people to sign you up for. It's like a rockathon or any other a-thon that goes on in school and elsewhere.
Hold on. So you go out and find
I will give you a letter that you can hand and send to people, as well as a donation form, where you basically said, we have all this stuff going on, I'd really like to go, but money is an issue. So to raise money, I am rocking in a rocking chair for 12 hours straight. For every hour, we will have bathroom breaks. We will you will have a 30-minute break throughout the night. We will have video games and stuff in the chairs. But you make as much money as you want. Okay? I don't mind doing fundraisers because I understand that some people need the money. But I'm not going to bust my butt and have 2 people show up. Okay? Or I'm not going to bust my butt to do something and watch 10 teenagers sit around and complain how hot it is during the day. Okay? I do not have to do fundraisers. My way is paid for. So I don't need to raise money. You guys need to raise money. Yes, you do.
So you said we could like rock in a rocking chair with video games and stuff?
Yeah. No.
Listen to music.
Yeah, music's gonna go. I'll put some headphones in.
Yeah, no.
Without like instruments, like
We'll see. Anyways, there's another sign-up sheet for that up here. Please sign your name if you plan on attending and plan on getting sponsors. Right now, it is up for debate for those who are not rocking whether they will actually be allowed to come. That tends to cause problems when you have people that are not here doing anything, just kind of running around. That's why we haven't done one in a long time. I can make you sit down. Heather.
When is it?
The Rockathon is February 16th and 17th. That's your loss, not mine. Again, fundraising is not for me. Please stop, Zach and Cody and whoever else is behind me talking. There's one other thing. I will not be here the last weekend of February. That causes problems because that is Winter Jam. For those who don't know what Winter Jam is, don't worry about it. Winter Jam is a concert held downtown, and it's going to have Stephen Kerr, Statman, Hawk Nelson, and a couple other people. I will talk to Kyle and Doc about getting you guys there and back. It's uncontrollable for me to be out of town. But I would still like you to go because I think it'd be a good event. It's only $10, so it's pretty cheap for that kind of. You buy it's the day of the concert. We will go downtown. Well, the plan was to go downtown as soon as church was over Sunday morning, but we'll have to talk and figure it out. Anyways, you have your announcement. Please take them home. Please let your parents know. Okay. Again, these events are for you and you alone. We go. I don't care. Just one of those things. Yes.
My parents don't know about this stuff.
No idea.
It's on
Okay, I got a question.
Probably, but that doesn't mean they know about it.
They put it in the calendar.
It still doesn't mean. I hand you a bulletin every day, or every time we're here, and no one still knows about it. TJ. Sure. Anybody have any prayer requests? Real quick. Levi, sit down. Brian. What's wrong, Mary Kate? Just pray. Pray for Mary Kate. Tommy.
I want snow.
I hope it snows tomorrow because I don't have to go to work if it snows.
I hope it snows. I hope it doesn't.
Anybody else? We have Mary Kate. We have snow day.
Hush.
A prayer request.
Zach.
My dad, while he's up there, she gets home.
Yes.
And more.
Oh.
And Morgan. Lexi.
My new friends are in California.
Okay. CJ.
My sister, she's like really sick and she can't get out of bed right now. Cause like I called her and I was like, no, I called her and at like this is like 3:05 or 3:10 or something like that. Hey, yeah, not funny. All right, but anyway, I called her and I couldn't even understand a word she was saying. Like she was just all sick. Hey, I'm sick.
Anybody else?
No, but she's like.
Let's go ahead and pray, and we'll get the music, and we'll get, like I said, tonight it's going to be kind of real short and quick, and we're just going to kind of go over stories and talk about the gifts that we've been dealing with. Please. Shh. Our Father, we just come before you tonight. We just pray that you will just be with us, help us as we worship, and then as we discuss our story and where we fit in and the gifts that we have and the gifts you've given us. I pray that each student here will find out what their gift is and work to use it, because once you find that gift, it's an incredible feeling to know that you're completely in God's will and that your life is going the way that God wants it to. And I pray that you hear the prayer requests. We ask that it snows tonight, and I know that's kind of weird, but we're going to pray it anyways. And so the students don't have to go to school, and hopefully they'll enjoy that time off. Again, be with us tonight. In your name, amen.
Amen.
You know what they use now?
We need to say, we should reference what we take.
Stand up. You want to do the first and third one? What's that? Do the first and Hey, pay attention, guys.
Which two?
All right, guys. Here we go.
I know which two. These two. Which two songs?
I'm drinking my share.
Seriously, I'm so late. I'm excited. I know you know this song too. Great song.
I don't think we need to sing the chord like that.
Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Let it go, coach. Whenever you're ready.
He's doing it.
The splendor of your kingdom, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice, 'cause He wraps Himself in light, and darkness tries to hide. Trembles at His voice, trembles at His voice. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? Oh, we'll sing, how great is our God? And age to age He stands, and time is in His hands. The beginning and the end, beginning and the end. It's the Godhead, three in one. Father, Spirit, Son, Lion and the Lamb. Lion and the Lamb, how great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? Oh, we'll sing, how great is our God. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? Oh, we'll sing, how great is our God. You are the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise. And my heart will sing, how great is our God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will sing, how great is our
Go ahead and have a seat. Quietly. Marcus, come here.
Who?
Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah, what's up, boy?
Everybody know who Marcus is?
Yeah.
He's my favorite
Get a
ninja.
chair. I get a chair. See, you don't know who this is? Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
His birthday.
You don't know Marcus? His mom is the one that runs PowerPoint on Sunday morning. Marcus is a 6th grader. We were allowing him
He's
to
the
be here.
closest to the doctor.
Because he's
He's
a
a
cool.
cool. Here, fill this out.
Oh, no, boss.
You don't have to fill that out.
Okay, I need everybody to shh at this point in time. Everybody, don't say names. We have a pretty big, we have a good group here, and so it's going to be. One other quick thing, and this is just a technical side note. If you are running the camera at any point in time, don't talk around it. Okay? This isn't a bad thing, just you know who you are, and this is everybody. Anybody who's run the camera has done this. The camera is very sensitive when it picks up, and if you're within 5 feet of it, it'll pick up what you're talking about.
Do anything.
Yes. There's a couple here. Like I said, I love that you guys want to do it. Yes, if you listen to the youth service, you can hear Stephen and CJ and Cody throughout various parts of it. But anyways, just know that when you run the camera that it does pick up the voices. We don't have a direct input line yet, and so anything that's around it picks up. So just so you know, now everybody knows when you run the camera. And don't worry, adults do the same thing, and they just don't think about it. And during the middle of service, somebody will come up and ask me a question. I'll be right there by the microphone. What have we been talking about the last 3 weeks?
Unpacking your bags and finding your sweet spot.
Unpacking your bags and finding your sweet spot.
I left my bat downstairs, and so.
I'll go get it for you.
Yeah. For those who are here Sunday night in the youth service, you did a great job. For everybody, I know. Listen. Okay. Just take the compliment. I also, real quick, I would like to meet with the current praise band and anybody else who wants to be in the praise band. Come over to the college and career class as soon as service is over, because I want to talk to you guys. One of the things that we, as we grow and as we get these things in order, and as we find out what people's gifts are, you will be put into situations I'll ask you to do things. The praise band is a great thing, and I understand a lot of people want to be in it. But we're going to have to, and Kyle and I are going to work together, and Kyle and I have talked about it, but I want to talk to you guys about it. So if you're interested, if you're not in the praise band right now, just come to the meeting and we'll talk about it, and we'll just go from there, because you guys are doing a great job in the praise band. I'm very happy about it. It's about time the stage got used the way it should be used. Okay? How many know we've been talking about gifts over the last 3 weeks and finding your sweet spot, which is that spot in your life where everything seems to be going right. How many know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, what your God-given gift is? Okay, that too. Serious. I mean, not just something you like to do, because we all like music, we all like video games, but something that when you're doing it, all is right with the world. And, okay, Michael, what's your gift?
Skateboarding.
Okay, CJ, just raise your hand and pull back down. Baseball. All the music people, put your hand down. We know that. Marcus? Skateboarding. Anybody?
Ping pong.
Brianne, I know yours. Everybody knows Brianne's dance. Jacob? Soccer. Steven?
Driving. I was meant to drive.
Listen, I've always wanted to be a race car driver, just so you know. I really do. At some point in time, I'm going to drive a
I'm the
race car.
greatest at Ricky Bobby.
I'm going to go to the
Thank you.
school
Thank
drive.
you.
Anyway.
Drive with fear. Oh yeah, I'm pretty good with people, so hopefully I can get a job where I speak to influence people. Cody, just be quiet.
That's
Just
scary.
be quiet.
Anyway,
You're not teaching.
some of you, listen, and I'm not bashing any gift that anybody said. But as time changes and as you grow, those strengths will probably change. And you know, and I know people. So I've had people say, "Well, you know, I'm good at MySpace."
I am good. I have more friends than you do. HTML.
Social networking is not talent. Video game playing, I would not consider God-given gift.
That could be.
No.
It may be something you're good at, but I don't think it's a God-given gift. Now, listen. If you take that video game, dissect it, and build one of your own, that's a God-given gift. It's something you can make quite a lot of money doing.
Oh yeah, that's great.
MySpace is great, but unless you can design a MySpace, it's not going to get you anywhere.
You can, Bubba.
Yes, I could design MySpace.
I can do anything.
Anyway, on your papers, every one of you has a piece of paper, and on the inside it should say story. There are clipboards over here if you want one. We're going to do this as quick as possible. Please do it with as little.
Give me a piece of paper. Levi, give me a clipboard.
Take them back with you. Beth, will you grab the bucket of pins back there, please?
Levi, grab me a clipboard.
Quietly, quietly.
Levi, go grab me a clipboard.
Hang on. Michael, put your foot down. Can you? Heather, put your feet down. Zach, put your feet down. Alex, put your feet down. But she's just she's not in the chair. Just sit down. Listen, if you need a clipboard, Levi has one. Okay, listen. I want you to listen. I need everybody to pay attention to what I'm telling you. I need you to hear the words coming out of my mouth.
Yes.
What I want, don't talk unless you're asking Beth to have a pen. There's no need, I'm asking you. Yeah, some of them may or may not work. Those pens in there are probably 2 or 3 years old and stuff. They're all rolled in these and all that good stuff. Anyway. Does not take a lot of talk. What I want you to do is for the S. Quickly. And like I said, some of you think you know what your gift is, and that's great. I want you to think of a time where you were doing something you loved as a child, as an early, I know you guys aren't that old, but you can still, like, let me give you an example. How old is Timothy?
Like 7.
7. Timothy is 7 years old. Timothy, how many know what bionicles are?
I know. Oh, I remember
having to watch movies.
Bionicles are just a Lego set that you get. Timothy has been doing bionicles since he was 3. Bionicles age range start at 7.
8.
Or 8, depending on the bionicle. Timothy is a methodical thinker.
What's that?
He thinks everything through. He thinks of how things work. And if you put that into strengths, Timothy could be an engineer because he can break down how things are supposed to be built. He can understand and follow instructions. And so we are pushing Timothy, influencing in math and stuff, and buying him all the bionicles and everything for him to do that. Abigail, on the other hand, is not.
I'm not.
She's not. She's not. They're completely different. Abigail, we're still trying to figure out what she's good at. Not that it's not me. It's not. It's not because she does have people skills. Okay, she does. She loves people. She loves every one of you. She loves every one of you. She's one of those things. But that's what I'm talking about. I want you to think of something that you've always been good at. Tell me.
He's a good example of how things like meditation.
Quietly do it, please.
He's a good example of how like your gifts will change. Because he used to be like Timmy. He's got like all his little bionicles and stuff. He's a drummer now.
Dude, I was easy off that.
And you're right, things do change, and that's one of the things, part of my job, and part of what I'm wanting to do with you guys, and now we'll do a little bit tonight, but I want to help you guys understand what you're supposed to do before you leave this youth group. And hopefully, the sooner the better. Like I said, I knew several people who came to college, paid $15,000 a semester, and had no idea what their major was. Okay? And believe me, I, throughout high school, had no idea what I was going to do. I was never big on anything. I raced bicycles and I played sports, and that's about all I did.
You BMX?
Yes.
Dude, you skate?
No.
So
anyways, I want you to write down not just one thing, because no matter what you think, and I know some of you think you have no talent whatsoever, you have a gift. Each of you is good at something. It could be being a teacher, it could be being nice to people, it could be being a drummer, being a dancer, anything like that. Okay?
Ping pong.
Okay, something that you can use to minister to other people.
So take a minute, listen, quietly. This is why we don't do a lot of discussions, because all I do is spend the time quieting you down. Quietly write down some things that you are good at. Some things that you have done where when you did them, it kind of came naturally, and you did them better than other people did, or anything like that. That's strengths. We're on strengths right now.
Does coloring count?
Whatever. I'm not a judge of whatever your talents are. I don't know. I'm not God. I didn't give them to you. My job is that you don't have to talk to do this. Yes.
Our kindergarten teachers will be
I just did.
Heather, Jacob, Erica, you're just as bad. Okay? And CJ's right, we do need to leave just because I understand some of you need to go home. Topic, real quick. What settings are you good in? Are you good at working with animals? Are you good at working with Legos? Are you good at playing with a baseball? What thing are you good with? What thing complements your strength? You know, if you like animals, or if you think you're going to be a doctor, but you may not like people, so you're going to be a veterinarian, but you may love animals. It's just the way it is. Let me tell you, it's yes. All you have to do is write it down. Don't tell your neighbor.
If I wanted to be a veterinarian, let's be smart to do this.
Don't sell yourself short. Okay? That is your topic.
Guys, come on.
This one, the O stands for what are your optimal conditions?
Where you work best at.
Where do you work best at? Under what conditions? And this is, if you were here Sunday night, it's kind of one thing. When I was in school, and even now, I work very well under pressure. I can have 30 things going on at the same time, and if they're all begging to be done, I'm usually good at it. One of my other gifts is organization.
My dad's a neat
I'm not a neat freak, but when we do events, nothing is ever left behind. Nothing is ever forgotten. It's just the way it is. And that's just one of my gifts. Beyond the speaking piece, I am very organized in what I do. Now you can look at my desk at work and probably not think that, but I am. Okay, so that's what are your optimal conditions? You know, are you good when there's less pressure? Are you good when there's more pressure? You know, okay?
I don't know.
And those are just kind of things, again, you're thinking about when you were good and at what point did those things occur, Levi? And again, we're not going to sit here and plan out your entire lives just by doing this. But we could. But I want you guys to think, I know like Stephen is the only junior here. And so next year, Chrissy's here too. Sorry, Chrissy. Aren't we glad Chrissy's back? She's been gone for a while.
Everyone told her to come back.
Am I the only 8th grader in here?
No.
You got out of the fact that she's back.
Anyways, Chrissy's back and we're happy. But listen, next year, Stephen and Chrissy are going to have to figure out where they're going to go to college. If they're going to go to college. What are they going to do in college, okay? Shh. But that's what part of this is, to understand where your gifts are. The last one is relationships. And this is a big one, because let me tell you why. If you don't like people, don't be a doctor. Don't go into customer service. Okay, those are two professions that you don't need to be if you don't like people. Yes, we're an R. What are your relationships? How do you like people?
No.
Or do you like being by yourself?
I like being by myself.
Timmy does not like working with people. Timmy is very. Timmy has to be by himself when he's doing things. If somebody interferes, he freaks out. Abigail, on the other side, likes people. She likes to hang out with people. She likes to do things with people. Okay?
I'm so tested.
Let's throw a trash can at you.
Okay? Stop. Yes.
What if you like working with people in certain situations that, like...
You kind of have to look at the things that you've put above it. What are your strengths? Where are your topics? And where is your optimal conditions? Where does that all fit in? And Brianne, let me tell you, I'm like you. There are certain situations where I like working with people. And like I like hanging out with you guys. And I like talking with you guys.
Like schoolwork, I have to be in charge.
Yeah.
It's a really part of
But I am most comfortable when I'm completely by myself. Okay?
Wait, no, I'm not.
Because let me tell you, there's no profession you're going to do where you're never with people. It's just the way it is.
Alright, so what are we writing here? Like,
Whether you like people or don't like people, whether you feel better working with people or whether you like working individually. And again, a lot of that will depend on things you put above it.
We're putting multiple relationships. I put my girlfriend's name.
And then the yes is just, listen, the yes is just something you will not fill out now because you don't know when all of this will come together.
But what if we?
But the yes is right now, like I told you last week and Sunday night. The yes for me is right now. My sweet spot is ministering to you guys and running this youth ministry. That is what I love doing. That is where, when I do stuff for you guys, everything just kind of goes. When I'm at work, listen, when I'm at work and have to do things, that's when I kind of get out of my element and kind of just charge along, just because I have to, not because I want to. Okay? I want you to take these home. One, you have the announcements. Two, I want you to keep this. And if you didn't fill it out seriously tonight, take it home, look it over. Again, these are things that we will, you may come up to me in 3 weeks and say, you know what, Bubba, I like working with people. I want to do something for somebody, and that's just what we're going to work on that. Like I said, if you are going to talent, please sign in the sign-up sheet. If you're going to help with the Rockathon, it's up here too. Please sign. If you are going to talent, if you're not here by the time Kyle gets here, you just lost $40 because I will not refund your money. Kyle should be here by 6 o'clock. You need to be here by 5:30 so we can get ready. We will be staying in the hotel. You will need money for food.
Is it gonna be free?
And my $35. Okay?
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
What are we riding up there?
Stand up.
What are we riding up there?
Kyle's van. Kyle's truck in my van.
Hey, kid.
Listen, I'll tell you guys something. I was not very happy Sunday. And if you saw me later in the afternoon, you understood. And you saw me running around and Beth kept asking me what was wrong. There are just times when things get me. And like I said, there's never going to be a time when you guys get so far on my nerves that I hate you and don't want you to come back. That'll never happen. But there are times when you get on my nerves. And so Sunday was one of those times. Anyways, continue. Yes.
I'm sorry for leaving you that.
Oh, that's fine. Now, you didn't even give me anything. At least you can tell me something.
I'll get you a glass.
Anyways,
Next time.
like I said, our youth group is moving in the right direction. This youth group will only move forward when you guys want it to move forward. I can stand up here all day long and tell you everything you need to do right. But if you don't do that, it's not my fault. I'm only the messenger. If you read my shirt last Wednesday, I am just a messenger. I cannot force you. Your parents cannot force you. Your friends cannot force you. Every choice you make on your own, and you're accountable for it. I will push you, and if I find out you've done something wrong, I'm going to tell you. Because personally, I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you hate me, but if you've done something wrong, I'm going to tell you, because that's my job. And because I love you. Because let me tell you, I may not have done major things, but I did a lot of little things that made me feel like crap. And then I look back on now and realize how stupid they were. And a lot of them were during youth group events. Just one of those things. And so I'm going to help you guys not do those things. And I'm going to help you guys have a better life than I did when I was in high school necessarily. Because like I said, I can only deliver the message to you. If you guys choose to talk, if you guys choose to ignore it, there's no skin off my back at all. God judges me on how I deliver the message, and whether I did what He's called me to do. Outside of that, with that being said, I am very happy that a lot of you come to me with problems. And I'll tell you, if you come to me with a problem and tell me not to tell anybody, I won't do it. Okay? It's just one of those things. But
Wait, you won't tell anybody?
I will not tell anybody. Within reason, yes. And let me, Janice Daly came up to me on Sunday and was asking me about this. Not about anything specifically. Yes.
What car wreck?
Shh.
Don't worry about it.
But anyways, when you're dealing with adults, and when you deal with me, when you deal with Kyle, when you deal with Beth, when you deal with Janice, there's a line that we have to draw between friend and adult. So there are things, if you come to me and said that you just stole $100,000 from a liquor store, I will turn you into the cops.
29 for his illustration.
Yeah, so those who don't know, we share channels on our wireless mics and stuff. But let me tell you, shh, that was kind of scary from this scene.
Voice of God.
Everywhere I go.
Oh, God has a sense of humor.
Listen, if you come to me with something that is illegal or potentially harmful, I will do what has to be done. If you have a pocket knife. Now, if you have a pocket knife and you are threatening to kill somebody, I will intervene. And no matter how big you think you are, I'm bigger than every single one of you. Listen, and there's probably only one person in here that can take me down. That's because he does it on an amateur level.
Steven. Kyle.
Okay? Kyle might be able to.
Levi.
But I don't think Kyle's going to come to me and try to push it.
Check this out, guys.
Listen. But.
We can tag Alex could take that.
But listen. Come on, I'm always
Good job.
Listen. My phone is always on. My door is always open. I am here for you guys. If there's a time when you are so fed up with your family and you have to go somewhere else to stay, give me a
But
call.
I can't drive.
Give me a call.
That's why he's got a license. I think he never answered my call. Yeah. What about that? I'll call you.
Listen. See, ask a question. I'll take one. My phone is always on vibrate because I'm usually doing this or I'm at work. If you call, leave a message or send me a text, and I will almost always get back to you. If you call me and don't leave a voicemail, I'm going to hit you because I hate that.
I do that all the time.
I have a voicemail. It's just one of those things. But like I said, if you have a problem, don't hesitate. Like I said, I understand a lot of what's going on with you guys, and I know a lot more than what you guys think I know. So if you come and tell me something, I probably already know.
You know what I mean? My phone doesn't have a voicemail because it's being retarded.
You set one up.
Well, it won't let me.
Okay.
I punched in my
Anyways.
relevant.
Like I said, I need to meet, last thing, right here. I need to meet with a praise band. Anybody else who thinks that you might want to be in the praise band. And we were talking about it. But let's go ahead and pray real quick before the little kids get up here. Oh, we're too late. Let's pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. I thank you for this time for each student that is here, Lord. And I thank you that if we get our snow day, we can all just relax, sleep in, and enjoy the time. I pray for each student, and as we kind of put things together, and as we kind of look at our story and where you have gifted us and what you want us to do, because you've given us a purpose. That is the difference. That is the difference. That is what makes us different from everybody else. Life is not just here. We believe we have a purpose. We believe you have called us to do something, whether it's to be a teacher, a musician, a dancer, a wrestler, or anything like that, Lord. You've given us these gifts, and you've given us these talents. I pray that you will help each student as they grow and as they spend time here with each other, that they push themselves to find that gift and to find their sweet spot so that their life is enjoyable and fulfilling, Lord. And I thank you and I praise you in everything you do. Amen.
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 What?